Day 3 of Crunch Camp officially in the books as Syracuse now prepares for a couple of preseason games on Thursday and Friday. But for us today, we're focusing on the forwards, a group that is really new. A lot of new faces to the organization this year. A bunch of guys who saw maybe a handful of games at the end of last year and are just really beginning their pro careers this year. Means a lot of opportunity and still a position that head coach Joel Bouchard is very excited about as the season begins.
We have a lot of new players, it's kind of nice, and a lot of new players are coming on their entry-level contract, turning pro. Guys that we either signed or drafted, and you never know, right? You got to give them a chance to get acclimated, but you also got to push them to see what they got under the hood. So it's going to be fun to see what they got. And we got some second-year guy that, did really well last year. And unfortunately, a lot of them had injury at one point, which kind of, it's always slowing you down a little bit. And then we have some guys that are just looking for that one more gear to just become a full-time NHLer, become a called up. So it's a good mix around, for a coach.
One of the new faces to the organization is forward Brendan Furry. He comes over from the Lehigh Valley Phantoms, where he spent the last couple of years, and he is excited to bring what he thinks will be a style of play that fits what Joel Bouchard wants out of this team.
I would say that Bouchard's style fits my style of play, hard and heavy and very detailed game. And every time we played the Crunch, we knew we were getting a tough game. It's gonna be a tough opponent, so that always interests me. And then the funny thing is, there's a good connection between Ian LaPerriere and Joel, so that helped out, and my coach there in Lehigh put in a good word, and it kind of just ended up working out, and I couldn't be more excited.
Still a lot of flux in the position for the Crunch. A number of players on waivers here on Wednesday with the purpose of being assigned to the Crunch tomorrow, and I'm sure we'll see a few more moves as well as the regular season for the Crunch begins in just over a week. But all in all, a pretty solid group for the Crunch as we hit the 2025-2026 season.